Hey, so I'm making this a little bit late, which means it's not so much like what I'm gonna work with or what I plan on working with, so much as just what I'm working with right now for November. We're gonna start with the Lilac Normand. This is by Logan of Arcane Legend here on YouTube. Um, I have one other Lenormand deck. Actually, it's funny that this is on top. So this is literally these are literally the player cards. Oh, these are the reason why I got this deck. I have one other Lenormand, which is the Rustic Lenormand, yeah. And is it the Rusted? Or the, I think that's what it is. I don't know. I don't remember right now off the top of my head. Anyway, I want a Lenormand, and I don't really read Lenormand, but I've been using this for NaNoWriMo. For those of you who don't know, that is National Novel Writing Month. And it's just been very good and it's been nice to like just do as a single card. The guidebook in here is amazing. Like if you're new to Lenormand, and I cannot recommend this guidebook enough. It's very beginner friendly. So that's been that. I'm just gonna go with as it is in the stack. So my friends for early Christmas present got me the Marvel Tarot. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with this. This guidebook is so good. So for the majors, it has like the character. It has a quote from the character that ties into the meaning of the card, and then it has like, you know, the character upright and reverse meaning. Like these are the backs. This deck is so like smartly thought out, and the guidebooks like tells you what's on the card and does a really good job of tying what's in the card. Moon Knight, sorry. Does a really good job of tying what's on the card to the meaning of the tarot, and it's so good. This is clearly playing one of my favorite tarot decks, and I fully expect that I will be using it a lot this year and the rest of the year, and then also like next year, because I'm just absolutely obsessed with this. Like, so good. Just chef's kiss. Next, a deck that I really like, but I've been having a hard time using because like it's not that many cards, and I find the keywords they're good, but they feel somewhat limiting, but I've been actually getting a lot of use of it so far this month, and that is the Mollymauk and Jester's Oracle of the Moon. This is okay, I'm not gonna lie. This is such a huge, like, ridiculous box, and it's because the guidebook is like this. Like, is the size of the, so like, I get the facts of it. But like, what I mean is like, you get the full card, and then you get like a couple keywords for, you get a title. So Bond of Betrayer, the card of vulnerability, and then you get keywords for depending on which side you drew it. This is the only deck that I really read with reversals. And it does come with bonus cards, so you can make your own and make this deck a little bit bigger. But it's only 20 cards and then 10 blanks, so it's only 30 in total. And I've taken out the blanks because I don't know what to do with them. So it's a very small oracle. If you're a fan of Critical Role, there, like, obviously you know this deck, and there's definitely like some fun, like there's Caduceus, I'm pretty sure the last card was Mollymauk, like they're all in here, and so there's definitely like some fun to be had there, but like I just find it very limiting as a oracle, as a like regular use oracle. However, with monthly medicine this month being Shenanigans, I've actually been pulling it a lot, and it's actually been doing pretty well. I actually been pulling it with the Marvel Tarot, and then a couple others that you'll see in a second here. And it's actually been like not bad. But again, I find the fact that it's only, it's literally 20 cards, 30 if you include the like blank cards, which I don't have in here because I don't even know what I put on them. But yeah. Oh, and these are the backs, and they're really pretty. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a really nice like rose petal-y, soft rose petal like finish. Like, it's really nice. It's just, it feels very limiting at times. And I like it though, but it just doesn't see as much use. I'm gonna have to put this off camera. Next up, because it's NaNoWriMo season, this is the Second Creators. It's funny. I've been doing daily pulls with this. Oops. I've been doing daily pulls with this. I've been pulling it into, my readings for this month. Like, it's definitely, I definitely think that, like, I like this deck. There's definitely a couple cards that I'm not, like, the biggest fan of, like the Elemental Associations or just cards. Some of them I feel like are really nice and broad in general and really easy to work with, and others I feel like are very specific, like, oh gosh, there's a couple that specifically reference, like, where's one of them? There's ones, like, about money specifically, like, so some of them I feel like are very, like, expansive, like, you know, befriend the word polarize, right? Like, some of these I feel like are really good, or, like, you know, get back to elemental, or the now, like, you know, there's really some fun, also because the color palette, like, I feel like it's somewhat limited in what decks I can pair it with, but, you know, it's nice and simple, so, like, you know, really, like, more muted decks, and, like, but also just, like, bright colors, which you'll see a lot of, actually, like this. But I found that's been working with the decks that I've been playing this month. Some more than others, but, you know, it's really been, like, the staple of my oracles that I've been pulling this month. So, next, and I've been pulling this as both just an oracle, but then also as, like, a additional card in some spreads, and that is the Spread Machine Quest Oracle. I know that this is by, oh gosh, Fable's Den, and I know she retitled this, because I have the Kickstarter editions, and I know she renamed this, so it's definitely under a different name now. But these are the backs. I do like that the design on all of the versions of this are the same. Like, the colors are different, but, and it's got these edging, but these are basically spread positions, but I've been pulling them. I've either been pulling them to use the top as a keyword, or I've been just pulling it and then pulling a card underneath it. But yeah, so this has definitely been, this is probably my favorite of the three. I have all three, and this is definitely the one that sees the most use in my collection of the three of them. I never, like, there's a guidebook, and I never really use the guidebook for any of them, but next is going to be the Abyssal Tarot. I'm so glad that I got this. I will say, so hang on, let me, this is a standard tarot size, and then this, hang on, let me, so you can see it's quite a bit wider and quite a bit taller than a standard tarot size. Also, if it's gonna bug you, you should know, because nobody told me this. And it doesn't, I mean, it bugs me a little bit, but not really. The backs are not even at any point. That's not reversible, but I don't care about reversals. Basically, it's like the elemental breakup of the card. So, like, this is the Queen of Wands, so it's gonna be more fire, which is why the fire is the bigger side. Anyway, nudity warding for the stack. So it's got the keywords down, the title's down here, and then it's got, like, key phrases, and they're small enough that you can ignore them. I was kind of worried. I also like that it has the the suit symbols here, because sometimes I'm just like, because I've used this deck for, like, specific things, and so sometimes when trying to find a card, it makes it really nice to try to figure out what you're looking for. But yeah, I've been really enjoying this deck. I recently backed the Three Black Moons new oracle, and I think it's gonna look great with this. Obviously it'll also look great with his tarot, but I don't have his tarot yet, and I at some point plan on getting it. But yeah, I've been enjoying this a lot. Also, this photographer is actually local to me, which makes it feel a little extra special. So yeah, so there's that. And then the other one that I have been using so far this month is, and this is a Peggy bag, is the Lover's Path Tarot. This is my trimmed, this edition is trimmed and edged. This thing had, like, 3 different borders, and I trimmed it down just to the most inner border, so it is very pocket deck. I did keep for the titles for the couples, or, like, whoever's being pictured, so, like, the courts have who it is, and for the most part, I also have the big box set that comes with, like, this giant, actually, it's right over here. I managed to get the giant box set that has this giant full color guidebook. So if I'm ever not 100% sure what card is what, I will pull this out. But for the most part, I can tell. There's a couple times where like the quartz will throw me off, although normally I can tell pretty quickly. And there's a couple of the majors that I'm always like, I'm pretty sure I know what it is, but I just want to double check. Like this is the Hanged one, and I love that it's Orpheus and Eurydice. Ignore roommate's cat. This card bugs me because it's the Greek name for Persephone and then the Roman name for Hades. And I don't know why, like, they couldn't just consistently, because there's a couple places too where they switch, like, they can't, this deck does not consistently choose whether or not I like the Greek name or the, or the Roman, and it honestly bugs me a bit. But I really like this deck, actually. I'm actually, like, I don't use it a whole bunch, but when I do, like, there's something about it that I just find really chill. It's kind of an Arduous clone, definitely, like, in the minors. A little bit less so in, like, the majors, just because the majors are just, like, the couple. But yeah, no. This is a really pretty deck. I know she has another one that's, like, the same, like, author has another deck that's, like, goddesses, and I'm really tempted by it, but I know, I feel like it would either, like, compete. I feel like it would compete with this one, and I have this one first, so this is what we're sticking with. Also, this, like, on some, like, old US game cardstock, and nothing makes me happier than, like, weirdly just, like, flipping, like, just, like, doing this with the deck. Like, I can't tell you. I don't know what it is about this specific edition of US Games cardstock, but it's just fun to me for, like, a tactile experience that I cannot explain. Also, I mean, it also helps that I did trim it. I also love the pen that I was using, like, slowly was, like, dying as I was using it, so it definitely has this, like, old vintagey feel to it. But yeah, so those are the decks that I guess the other deck that I've been using, because I don't know if I've actually mentioned this on here. Lately I've been working with a Majors Only deck, for a specific practice, and the one that I've been using this month, I switched them out, like, every couple months, because I only have, like, 3, and I really prefer using 2 of them, and this is one of the ones I prefer using. And this is the Deck of Many Things by Sasha Barrington. I believe this is out of print. This was a collab with her and a local comic book store here in Seattle. But yeah. So because it's also a Deck of Many Things, they've been renamed, but, like, here's your Fool. The stars, obviously still the star. The fates are the lovers, and I'm obsessed with them. The gem is the world. Sun's obviously the sun. Skull is death. I believe this is the this is the high priestess. I was like, the numbers are in the corner, I should know this. But yeah, I think that's a really pretty deck, and I love Sasha Barrington's artwork. I have almost all of her decks. The only one I don't is her, like, RWS clone, because I would have to rebuy a book that I already have, and I can't, I keep talking about it, and then I keep not doing it. So, yeah. But I love Sasha Barrington, another local artist that I absolutely adore. But yeah, that's what I'm working with this month. Hope everyone's having a good November, and if you're also doing NaNoWriMo, I hope that you're, hitting your word goal. And I'll see you next time. Bye!